Back to our other top story of the night, a last-ditch effort to keep the Kings in Sacramento.
That effort coming as the Sacramento Kings play what could be one of the club's last home games ever in Sacramento.
News 10's Jonathan Mumm is live from inside Power Balance Pavilion tonight, where fans are hoping for a sellout.
That is certainly the hope, Christina. Fans are hoping to fill the stands here at Power Balance Pavilion tonight as the Kings do their warm-ups behind me here, particularly those aligned with a group or movement really called Here We Stay. Their goal at recent games has been to show the Maloof brothers just how much the fans want the team here. From the purple cowbells to yelling like a crow, to just making as much noise as possible, the Kings fans were a force that opposing teams quickly learned they had to reckon with.
Cowbells and everything else that they can bring. They're probably going to pull anything, everything out of their hat.
Kings fans were so into it that trainers gave advice on how they could keep up their energy.
A nice walk before the game. Maybe the first couple quarters stay away from the beer garden and just keep on screaming your heart out.
And an opera singer had suggestions on how to scream so you wouldn't lose your voice.
Relax, relax, relax. Take a nice deep breath and woo-hoo! Go Kings!
Collection of some autographs that I've got down at the bottom. Mike Bibby.
Steve Tuck has been a fan since he was a kid. Went to his first game when he was in high school.
And it was with a friend of mine, and it was his birthday, and his mom had gotten us tickets.
What he really enjoyed was meeting the players.
Guys like Mitch Richmond, and even going back to the Wayman Tisdale when they did appearances, being a little kid, and my mom would take us and get autographs.
And during what you might call the team's golden years,
just a great time in the city, getting together with friends, whether it was at someone's house or at a pizza parlor to watch the game.
And now that they really might be leaving,
it's definitely hard to believe that after 26 years that our professional NBA team could be out the door.
All right, as we come back out live now to Arco Arena, you can see the fans have already started. I'm sorry, I called it Arco Arena again, Dale. Power Balance Pavilion. You can see the fans have already lining up there, many of them carrying sands. Christina, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jonathan.
Still Arco in our hearts.
Yeah.
You know, a true fan will do just about anything for his or her team. And, well, we met one fan today who spent a lot of money in the hope that he'll be able to influence the team's owners to stay.
I acquired tickets that happened to be right behind the Maloofs in Kings Row 2 that cost me a pretty penny for tonight's game. And I just hope they're there so that they can see me cry and maybe change their mind and keep this team in town.
And it may not keep the team in town, but today 3 California state senators introduced a bill that would make sure the Kings don't stiff Sacramento before they leave town. The club owes the city more than $70 million, and the bill would prohibit any pro team from entering into a relocation agreement with another California city until after they have satisfied any debt that they owe to their current hometown.
It's one thing to accept the fact, even reluctantly, that these are private decisions that these professional sports owners make. But it's a whole nother thing when there's public money involved.
Well, the Kings owners insist that no matter what, they will fulfill their obligation to the city of Sacramento. The Maloofs, of course, are not poor, they're not deadbeats, but still, well, that's kind of the equivalent of the checks in the mail. And right now on News10.net, we're asking for the fans take. Would you be angry if the Sacramento Kings left town for Anaheim?
Right now, the fans say yes. 71% say yes. What an insult. 13% say no, it's just a business. And 16% vote for whatever. We don't have bigger problems. Don't we have bigger problems than the Kings? Give us your take. The poll is in our special coverage page. Just go to news10.net and search for Kings to find it. We want to hear about your favorite moments with the Sacramento Kings. If you have pictures or stories, send them in. Use the News Text button on the top of the homepage on news10.net. Well, the Kings will end this year with a losing record again. After years among the NBA's elite, the Kings have fallen.